whichever one you pick, it doesn't matter to me. Today, I am going to do a little something different. Excuse like all the access noise. My people in my house are still sleeping and outside. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Um, but before I get my day started, um, I like to do, which is something I recently just started. I like to uh, read quotes and basically like, I guess any quotes that stick out to me, I kind of dwell on and I keep them in my head. So if you recited a quote to me and I like really liked it, like just know that like I still remember. Um, so with all that being said, before we actually dig into the video, make sure that you go ahead and press that subscribe button because I think I'm gonna be doing a little bit more of these on my channel plus vlogging on my channel. So yeah. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe. I'm not gonna go ahead and tell you to like the video before it even gets started. I always found that YouTube concept a little confusing. Like, why am I gonna like a video if I don't even know if I'm gonna like it yet? So make sure you like it at the end of the video if you liked it. Also, put in the comments like some quotes that stuck out to you and why, and also put in the comments if you like the video or not, because I really need to know these things. So with all that being said, I'll get back to you guys when I get the quote and stuff ready. And then, yeah. Okay, guys, so we're back, and I got my other phone right here with me, which I am going to be quoting off of. So today is basically like a chat, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm not used to this YouTube thing yet, so like, give me a chance. Give me one more chance, okay? Okay, so today's little vloggy vlog is gonna be about first of all, we're going around quotes, and the quotes are mainly gonna be about like one which I feel like is not talked about enough is the transition from being a teenager to an adult, which is really not easy coming from someone that has already transitioned from teenager to adult real quick, no warning. So we're gonna be talking about that, and then also another thing that I feel like is really overlooked in society is self harm, and yeah, I guess basically negative coping skills, because I know I have some, and I'm gonna be talking to you guys about it, and I'm basically opening up about it. And so yeah, let me get the quotes together because I got them right here, but I don't know which one I want to start off with. I don't know if we're gonna start with I think we're gonna start with the transition because I feel like that'll play hand in hand with the other one. Okay, so the first quote that I could find about being transitioning from a teenager to an adult, um, basically it says that horrifying moment when you're looking for an adult and you realize that you are an adult, so you start looking for an adult to your adult. Um, I understand where that quote is coming from because it's like me being I'm 20 years old, which is really so time be flying, which is really I feel like I relate to this quote because yes I have my own place, um, and when it comes to like paying bills and stuff like that, like and setting up doctor's appointments and basically just handling things as an adult that you're used to your parents doing for you, like especially when I'm making like appointments and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, why my mama like, then when I get in a doctor's office and I know how like a doctor can ask you like uncomfortable questions, so you kind of look to your parents to answer it for you. Baby, there is no more of that. And why? Like, yes, so yes, I'm an adult, but I do be looking for my mom for everything. I am definitely one of them. Mom, what do you feel about? Well, Mom, what do you know about? Mom, ask my mom. Um, so yeah, um, I feel like being a teenager transitioning into like adulthood is really something that people should really speak more about, only because everyone's been there. Well, not everyone. Everyone has to get to that point sometime in their life, whether you've been there or not. Um, and I feel like it's really like a tricky time in life, like because this is the point. This is the point in life where you realize like, damn, I'm really gonna have to do this on my own now. And let's not forget about the kids that don't have parents or, you know, family members that'll really help them out, so they're out here struggling. Like, let's talk about that. Um, so yeah, so I feel like transitioning from a teenager, like, yes, you're still kind of trying to figure out who you are in life and what kind of career paths you want to take, or if you want to take a career path. Um, Speaking from experience, my transition from a teenager to an adult started early. Um, I feel like I was well off on my, not well off on my own, like, no, I didn't have my own place, my own car, none of that, no. But, okay, sorry guys, my camera cut off. I'm definitely recording this on, I'm not telling you. But yeah, so what I was saying was, speaking from experience when it comes to like transitioning from a teenager to an adult, like me personally, I feel like my mentality was already here before I was physically here. Um, so yeah, so there's kids that still lean on their parents at certain ages. Like, how can I say this without trying to throw, like, I'm not trying to throw shade or be mean, but like, there's kids my age, not even kids, there are people my age that still lean on their parents. It's just not ready to get out there yet. So that's what I mean by mentality wise, like, independent wise. Like, you know that quote that, or saying that, you know, the old people say, like, don't grow up too fast? Yeah, unfortunately, I grew up too fast. Like, I lived my life, but well before I was 20. Doesn't mean, does not necessarily mean like I was out here doing the do or the drugs. No, but I definitely was doing some things, or, you know, being in things that were not age appropriate, which I didn't find a problem with because my mentality was like an adult anyway. So like, yeah. So when we speak on that, it's like, dang, like I feel like that's something that's really like under talked about, because it's like, why? Why? I feel like everybody needs somebody, especially at a confusing time in life like that. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna speak on when it comes down to that. Um, I definitely will be doing more videos like this. I know we got another section to get into, but I really don't want to make this video too long because I don't feel like editing all of this. So yeah, so definitely like put your thoughts on what I said in the comments, and make sure you comment your age. Also, before I get into the next thing, I wanted to let you guys know. Hold on. Okay, guys, so I'm back. So yeah, like I was saying, I definitely have a page dedicated to just like the quotes and stuff. And if you guys ever need like someone to come and just, either you want advice or you just want somebody to listen, because there's a difference between when somebody's coming to vent to you and wanting advice. Learn the difference. Hold on, guys. I have to find it and pull it up. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's on this phone. Okay, so I have to log in on this phone. Give me 1 second so I can log in, and then yeah. Okay, guys. So I'm back with the page. Hold on. Let me Okay, so this is the page. I don't know if it's showing. Um, quote page underscore by Erin Marie. I'll definitely put it on the screen. And yeah, as you can see, like it's just it's nothing but I can't do this, and it's nothing but like a bunch of quotes. Um, so yeah, that's one way to get in contact with me. Or you can just write it in the comments, like, hey, I need to talk. Anything, or you can go to that page, DM me, and be like, hey, I need to talk, and I'll definitely listen for free, like, because everybody needs somebody. So we're on to the next conversation, which I really feel like is under talked about, which is self harm. So yeah, I got a little quote that I need to read before we get this started, because I feel like it says everything that needs to be said. Okay, so the quote says, self harm is no joke. You always hear how self harmers are emo or an attention seeker, but self harm isn't a joke. It takes a lot to get to the point of turning mental pain into physical pain. When you sit there and you make fun of them, you're just making them pull down their sleeves, put on a pair of pants, and hide their skin even more. You're pushing them further and further into a hole, and if you don't be careful with what you say, that hole will turn into their grave. I felt this with my whole heart because I am a survivor of self harm, and I'm not sure what I can and can't say. I don't want my video to get like blocked or nothing. But let's just say I'm a survivor. I need to go get the semicolon tattoo. If you catching my drift, I'm really not sure. Yeah. So when I read that, I feel like it's true because I can say back in middle school is when it really started, and people were really cruel in middle school. Like, yeah, I know I had my fair share of things that I did, and I apologize to mainly the teachers because I was really mean to the teachers. But also like any students that felt like I was being mean to them or whatnot. I do sincerely apologize. Like, if anybody's watching this, I can't necessarily say that like I was a bully or nothing, but like I was definitely one of those people that minded my business when it came to people getting bullied. Which sounds harsh. Oh my god. But I had my fair share of jokes. You know, my name is not a typical name, so you know that. And then my home life at home definitely wasn't okay. I'm definitely a survivor of child abuse. So yes. So yeah, so when I say like my self harm started because of that, and then like people really don't know words hurt. Words do hurt. I get that they're just words, but they hurt. Like, and me being the person that I am, like, it's gonna hurt 10 times worse. Because I take everything serious, not everything seriously, but like I take words serious. And I feel like when you say stuff and it be out of anger, like you can't sit here and tell me like I was just mad when I said that. No, like when you're mad and you're saying stuff like, okay guys, I cut off again, my bad. But yeah, what I was saying was, what was I saying? Un momento. Yeah, so we were talking about things that are said out of anger. So I feel like things that are said out of anger are things that were balled up and just weren't being said. So you can't sit here and tell me that like you were just mad when you said it. Nah, you've been feeling it. You've been feeling this way. It's not that you're just trying to find words to hurt me. Like you're actually trying to hurt me. So there are things that that you either kept balled up about me that you know you just really didn't want to say to me, or because Yeah, so yeah, you can't sit here and tell me words don't hurt, because they hurt. And I am a representation of words can hurt. Because words got me to, you know, use my skin like it was paper, if you catch my drift. Yeah, so the next quote is, "Their scars for a reason, they don't hurt anymore, but they're there to remind you of all the things you lived through, the moments that almost killed you, and the ones that made you who you are. Stay strong." I guess it's by R.M. Drake. Okay, so yeah, so that one is another good quote. Especially for me, looking back at like my scars and, you know, stuff, it's like it's a reminder that I was low at one point in time. And it's a reminder that at one point in time I felt like I wasn't gonna make it. And at one point in time that like I was really over life. No, actually a few point in times, not just one. A few. So, that one really sticks out to me because I do look back at my scars sometimes to remind myself, like, Ari, you got this, because sometimes life do be kicking me in the butt. Like, not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all, because I'm gonna try to keep it 100 as much as I can without trying to get my video blocked. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, this is me, my story, and trying to reach out to people that are either going through what I've gone through, been through what I've been through, or anyone that just needs advice or someone to talk to, period. I want not only my story to be heard, but like other people's too. Because I feel like self-harm is self-harm and I'm trying to figure out a word. Life-taking attempts. Yeah. Life-taking attempts, I feel like those are not taken serious at all. Everybody sees it as, oh, you're an attention seeker, you just want attention. But yeah, what I was saying was, I feel like life-taking attempts and self-harming is really not taken seriously because it's seen as attention. Nah, the attention was before I got to that point. Well, for me, I feel like I called out for help, and I was really one of those people that I asked for help in ways of not blatantly just saying I need help. Like, if 9 times out of 10, people caught my drift, they just didn't take it serious. But like, I feel like it needs to be taken so much more serious, because when people actually do go through with their attempts, and their attempts is not an attempt anymore and it's a permanent decision, then everybody's looking lost saying, well, what could I have done to stop them from doing this? Listen to them. Look for the signs. Sometimes there is no sign. I didn't have any. Me personally. I felt like I went on about my day. When I got in my room behind closed doors, okay, yeah, all hell broke loose. But at the end of the day, like, there would be conversations that I would bring up, or certain things that I would say to like hint to you, like, hey, I need help. I didn't just blatantly say I need help. So I feel like, yes, this needs to be taken a little bit way more serious than what it is, because I know people who do the same thing. I know somebody that's going through the same thing right now. And which is really one of the reasons why I wanted to start this kind of YouTube app, because I don't know anybody talking about it. And also it kind of helps to know that there are other people out there like you. Yes, it's bad. I don't want anybody to feel so low that they have to attempt to take their life, or bruise their self, or mark their body because they feel like they're not good enough. No. So when I say I'm standing on business with this kind of YouTubing and stuff, I'm standing on straight business about it, because it's not talked about enough. And I just don't understand why. So yeah, with all that being said, y'all know where I stand on that. I'm definitely going to be trying to vlog at least 2 times a week because I really have to get used to it on top of my schedule. And as y'all know, I'm also going to be vlogging my life for the summer. So it's going to be like my daily vlogs on top of like my inspirational vlogs. I am going to be trying to go live on my Instagram sometime. Not my Instagram, but my quote page. I'm going to try to go live on there too. So y'all can just hop in. I'll probably say a prayer at the beginning. So yeah. So yeah, with all that being said, I think this concludes the video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them down in the comment section below, or you can DM me on my quote page. Also, let me know some things that y'all feel like need to be talked about, and then I'm gonna do a video on like all of that too, because I feel like there are certain things that really need to be put out there that's not taken seriously. And I know the 2 things that I talked about today aren't the only ones. So I definitely need to know. Let me know. Hit me up. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so if you stayed through the video this whole time, thank you so much. I hoped I helped you in some type of shape, way, or form. Like I said, if you got any questions, comments, or concerns, boom. If you like the video, make sure that you like the video. Double tap, or whatever you do. And I'm going to be doing more videos like this, so if you like this one, just go ahead and subscribe because I'm going to be doing more. Because I take certain stuff serious, so... And my YouTube is about to be something that I take extra serious. So that's it for this video, guys. I love you guys, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.
Baby girl, you are so pretty.